Tag is based on a true story of a group of guys that grew up together always playing tag. Now, it continued into their adulthood, even as they, separated and moved away and had their own families.
The true story it's loosely based on comes from a 2013 article in the Wall Street Journal.
So that's pretty much it. That's the story, that's the plot here. That's it. That's as simple as it is. It's a group of grown men playing tag, going through any lengths possible to pass on who is it.
In the beginning of the film, due to unrelated circumstances, a writer of the Wall Street Journal comes to learn about this 30-year-old game of tag and vows to follow them as they are on their quest to tag their friend who has never been tagged before. This movie did everything it could to build up the suspense of these friends who are trying to tag their friends for the first time in 30 years. The scenes where they're all in the same room together, those are the most suspenseful and also the most entertaining.
Wait, so you're telling me that a group of guys are playing a game where they have to tag Hawkeye, and they're actually upset they haven't tagged him in 30 years? I mean, he's freaking Hawkeye. I don't even think Thanos has tagged him yet.
Now, there was enough giggle bits, enough funny liners here and there to keep me entertained. The ones that were delivered most nonchalantly were my favorite. That's not to say that this was a funny movie or a good comedy. It just had its funny moments.
The best parts of the movie is when he's still a superhero, in the sense where he moves to avoid being tagged, kind of like someone with superhuman reflexes or agility, like Neo in The Matrix.
The scenes where they were attempting to tag somebody else, they try to make it as action-packed as possible. But keep in mind, it's a scene with somebody trying to tag somebody else. They can only do so much.
Now, they are a quite diverse group of characters, and they were very well cast, but the simplistic plot just seemed to drag the movie on and on.
The action they did have, it was simple. It was something that a kid would find thrilling, like a golf cart chase. But for me, it wasn't enough. Not by a long shot.
Around the halfway point, though, the suspense seemed to have died out, and I no longer cared who was tagging who. And to be completely honest, by the end of the movie, I was more intrigued to see who's gonna wind up with the girl at the end than who's gonna be tagged.
You'll chuckle, you'll smile, and you'll most likely not hate it. 7 out of 10.
Nobody wants to play a game of tag for 2 hours, much less watch a game of tag. 5 out of 10.
I don't know, I'm indifferent towards this movie. Hawkeye, though, he bumps it up from being average to a 7 out of 10.
Not my type of action, not my type of movie. 5 out of 10.
This is nothing that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. 5 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give the Tag movie the overall rating of Tag Movie. Of course, standing for technically a good movie. There wasn't anything overtly wrong here to make me hate it. Sure, it could have been a whole lot better, but the story itself, it can only go so far. At the end of the movie, they do show you real footage that helps you appreciate the bond and the story a whole lot more than the movie itself portrayed. Well, that's our review of Tag. What do you think? Are we way off? Right on? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We thank you guys for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic.
Good comedy, but, it had its funny moments. That one guy was worse than the last one.